Hey, it's Tanya and I'm here doing a scrapbook process video, and this one is just using up some of my stash. I'm having a terrible time with customs and my hip kits at the moment, so I was feeling very sorry for myself and decided, well, you know how to make yourself feel better, actually scrapbook. So yeah, I've got some of my stash out and I'm going to do some little bit of watercolor on this Prima watercolor paper, which is 12 by 12, and for some reason my brush kept shedding. I don't know, it was a bit annoying really. So it's very basic watercoloring. I am just putting some water down and using the wet on wet technique, and I've got some gorgeous colors there. Some of them, they're all mixed up now, so I am one of these bad people who doesn't, think to write sometimes on their watercolor little half pans, so those could be anything. I have no idea anymore. I do know some of them are core and some of them were very kindly sent to me by Reed, and so yeah, anyway, pretty colors, and it's just putting water down, adding the color, and I am essentially taking the colors from my cat's decided it wants to get out. I tell you, if it's not kids, it's cats. Anyway, so there, as I was saying, I am taking the colours from that Maggie Holmes 6x6 paper pad. That was her Bloom collection, and I don't think the stickers that I'm going to use, they're also Maggie Holmes, but I don't think those are from her Bloom collection. But I could be horribly wrong. I have no idea anymore. Anyway, I bought myself a whole bunch of stickers, puffy stickers and stickers, and that's essentially what I'm using here. And so you can see I've got some pink going on, I've got some yellow, and I'm doing a little bit of dance because obviously I'm now super happy that I'm scrapbooking. And so I've got yellow, I've got pink, I've got grey, and I was trying to make that sort of, I don't know, it's like a greeny, tealy colour, but not quite sure I managed that. Then these are the Prima metallic watercolor paints. They give a lovely little shimmer, so I figured why not, let's put some shimmer on here. It is after all a photograph of my daughter and her end of school year dance. And finally, it's like the American prom, but we call it the matric dance because we call their final year of school matric. And yes, she looked like a princess. Oh, and I'm using colorings here from the shimmers and vibes just to do some splatters as well. And I'm still taking off bits of brush for her hair. Ugh, so annoying. Anyway, splattering away madly, and then I get a yellow one out, which I will duly show you. There we go. And I splatter that on as well. And yeah, splattering's going everywhere. And yes, I do now have a white background. It's just a piece of paper. Not sure how well it's working, but maybe it makes it easier to watch. I don't know. Oh dear, sometimes making videos is a hit and miss, it really is. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do a bit of layering behind my photograph, and as you can see it's very simple. It's just taking all those scraps and sticking them behind, kind of in the same shape actually, because that's a 4x4 photo, so I'm just popping them behind and just getting pardon me, no fancy layers really, just duplicating the square shape with some of my papers. And then I do this, and you would think that I would have realized that I want the pink all the way around, but no, because here I duly cut it. And then I think, what am I going to put there? The yellow is too yellow. It really didn't look good to my eye. So now I'm trying the others, and then of course I then get the pink back on, and I duly put it all around. But that's how it goes. And actually, it's quite nice with the way that the paper is layered. It does make a tiny bit of difference instead of having a flat, square behind the photo like that. So I'm happy with my background, and now I'm just going to really, actually for me, very surprisingly, I'm going to take that sticker sheet. You see, is that the Chasing Dreams one? I think it must be. It's got dreams all over it, right? So yes, and I have a thing about straight lines, so that's just why I'm neatening that up a bit. But you will know, if you're a watcher of mine or a long-time watcher of mine, that I tend to hum and ha and audition bits all over the layout, and then 9 times out of 10 I go straight back to where I originally thought it was going to look good. But this time, as you can see, look at me, I am literally just putting stickers down as if as if I don't have a care in the world. As if I know the first spot I plonk it down on, it's going to work. Okay, the poor little butterfly didn't, but you've got to have some things that don't work. But yes, so I was actually really quite surprised. Oh, I can't speak today, I apologize. I was quite surprised with myself because it usually doesn't work when I try it this way. Usually it becomes one big hot mess, and then I have to start again or throw the layout out and just call it a day. But I think perhaps this worked, A, because I haven't scrapped for quite a long time, so I was super excited to scrap, and B, I have some really, really pretty embellishments that I'm using. Those stickers are so pretty. I mean, I don't think you could really screw those stickers up and put them in a bad way. They just look pretty. And the other thing, of course, is a trick that I have learnt from Irit, and yeah, you all know I'm a massive Irit fan. She tends to put light colours together. As you can see there, I put that teal label at the top and I put the pink banners at the bottom near the pink, and that also tends to work very, very well. So when in doubt, do that. You just can't go wrong. It just works. And yes, I've got some birds there, and I had the one bird hanging from that, I'm not sure what you call that, crisscrossy thing. And then I put the other bird down, and I figured I can't leave him suspended in the middle of nowhere, so that's why I added like a chain for him to... Yeah, I thought that was quite not inventive, but yeah, cute. Yeah, and yes, you can see these are all the puffy stickers that I bought myself quite a while back now. That's the Hazelwood collection, and there's some Dear Lizzie in there as well, and can't remember which manufacturer those are from. But yeah, so I figured I would try and get some of them on, and I couldn't get half of them on because, I don't know, the colours weren't quite matching up. And then I found a leftover packet, and I think that must be from Her Chasing Dreams as well. And of course that worked perfectly. This is why we go for stuff which is coordinated, isn't it? This is why the manufacturers do it for us, that's right. And yes, I put the little bows on the birdies because I thought it was cute. Yeah, I'm not very good at matching stuff. That's why I love my kits so much, because it's all been done for me. And, that's why manufacturers do that. They put stuff they know that's going to go well together. So there we go. That, in essence, is why I scrap with a kit. Although I didn't do too badly here. I'm going to get a Dear Lizzie thing on here, and that's not a Maggie Holmes, so there we go. But yeah, what else can I tell you? Well, life carries on, my mum kind of goes 2 steps forward, 1 step back sometimes. She has improved dramatically from when she was so ill, but there are still some niggles, so, it's kind of seeing what happens each day, and you take it from there. Work is fine. I've been doing a lot of art journaling because I haven't had my kits to play with, and been trying to do watercolor stuff, and I don't know. Watercoloring is hard. I've come to the conclusion that it's not instinctive. And I'm lazy, so I want to be able to, just plop color down and have it look fabulous, and it's just not doing that. So yeah. I just need to practice more, I think. These are probably Maggie Holmes as well, actually. These words and phrases, they always look so beautiful. Again, you can't really put them in the wrong place. They're just going to look good. So I get a couple of them down, and they're all tying into the theme of, how pretty she is or how wonderful she is, and etc., etc. It's one of those feel-good pages, and I think it's a beautiful photograph of her. I did actually do that same photograph in my traveler's notebook, which is on my channel. But I'm going to do a lot of these, so you're just going to have to deal. Of course, you don't have to watch. So yeah, my title's just going to read Matric 2017, and yeah, I don't think there's much more I can say. So I've got some still shots coming up, and yeah, if you wanna, and you haven't already, do come and join Aretha and I in our Facebook group. We have a lot of fun in there. It's called Crafty Bunker of Ignorance, and yeah, it's a fun place to be. So thanks for watching. Hope you have a wonderful day, and we will chat again soon. Bye bye.